Hello and welcome back to another stitch study. In this session we're looking at the US double crochet, or if you prefer UK terminology, treble crochet. To do this stitch we begin by putting our yarn over the hook, and then our hook goes through our work into the next stitch, which is this space here. We put our yarn over the hook again and we bring that back through our work. We now have 3 loops on our crochet hook. Yarn goes over the hook again and we're going to bring it back through the first 2 loops, these 2 here. This is the yarn that we've just put around. We're bringing it back through the first 2 loops on our hook, just like that. Yarn goes over the hook again and we're going to bring it through the next 2 loops. And that's how we achieve this stitch. Again, yarn goes over our hook and then our hook goes into the next stitch, making sure we've got a V on top so we know we're in the right place. Yarn goes over the hook again and we bring that back through. We've got 3 loops on our hook. Yarn goes over our hook and we're going to bring that through the first 2 loops. We're down to 2 loops on our hook. Yarn goes over our hook again and we bring that through the remaining 2 loops. Let's continue. Yarn over the hook and hook through our next stitch, checking that we've got a V on top. Yarn over our hook, bring that back through our work. Yarn over our hook, bring that through first 2 loops. Yarn over our hook, bring that through the next 2 loops. Looking at my work, I can see that I have 2 stitches left. 1, 2. If I look this way, this stitch and this stitch. This here is my turning chain. It does not count as a stitch, but I'll get to the end of the row and I'll show you how we use the turning chain. So continuing on, yarn over the hook through the next stitch. Yarn over the hook and bring that back. Yarn over the hook through the first 2 loops on our hook. Yarn over the hook again and bring that through the next 2 loops. For my last stitch of this round, my yarn goes over the hook and I bring that through my work. Yarn over the hook again and I bring that back through my work. I've got 3 loops on my hook. Yarn goes over my hook and I bring that through the first 2 loops. Yarn over my hook again and bring that through the next 2 loops. I've finished my row. Remember, this here is my turning chain, so I do not work into it. What I need to do now is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and I turn my work around and I'm ready to come back. I'm going to be working into the first stitch, which is this one here. If I look at the stitch below, I can see the top of it is actually this space here. Just pulling that apart so you can see we're right in there. This is my first chain, so I don't work into there. I need to work in the first space, or the top of my first chain. Sorry, my first crochet. So yarn goes over my hook and I go into that space, the top of the last stitch from the last row. Yarn over my hook again and bring that back. 3 stitches on my crochet hook. Yarn over through the first 2 stitches, yarn over through the next 2 stitches, yarn over my hook again and into the next stitch, yarn over my hook and bring that back. I'm going to go through, yarn over again and bring that through the first 2 stitches, first 2 loops on my hook, yarn over through the next 2 loops on my hook, yarn over my hook and through my work again, yarn over my hook and bring that back, yarn over my hook, bring that through the first 2 stitches, yarn over my hook and bring that through the next 2 stitches. I'm going to show you this 2 more times. Yarn over my hook through my work, yarn over my hook and bring that back, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over my hook, bring that through the first 2 loops, yarn over my hook, bring that through the next 2 loops. One more time, yarn over my hook and through my work. Yarn over my hook and bring that back through my work. Yarn over my hook and bring that through the first 2 loops. Yarn over my hook and bring that through the last 2 loops. That's how you do the US double crochet or UK treble crochet. Looking at the side, that's as straight as an edge you will get on this method. There are other methods for creating a straight edge, but for a beginner this is the easiest one. So long as you are consistent and you're making sure where you are doing your turning chains and which stitches you're going into, you'll be able to create a project from this, such as a scarf. My sample is only 20 chains long, which would not really be long enough for a scarf. I would recommend 30 or 40 chains. So once you have your 30 or 40 chains, you can continue on with this stitch to create a nice scarf and also to practice. Hope you enjoyed this.